Hello, hello, hello.
Been here for a while now.
What's going on here?
I'm starting
Oh,
to
why?
wonder if we should have left the ley line deposit alone. Maybe then the monsters would have stopped coming. Also, Paimon still doesn't have a clue what's going on here. Shall we just go ask Luke? Yeah, come on. Let's get back to the Dawn Winery.
Oh. Okay, well, I'll ignore that for now. Hi. Maris Rey, Water Dragon Extraordinaire, back at you again with another Genshin Impact livestream. And what we just bore witness to seems to be the final part of the Hidden Strife event, which we'll definitely do, but a little bit later. So, we've reached the appropriate amount of Heroes Wits and Mora to take a character from level 1 to 90 with their talents from 1 to 6, and level up an appropriate weapon for that character from level 1 to 90. So we have the resources to work on a character, but I don't have the drive to work on a character quite yet, because there's just certain things I'm missing per character that I'm not really interested in collecting quite yet, and I'll explain. Wait. So, Yunjin, kind of like, don't really know what to do with Yunjin. As far as I know, she seems to be like mostly used with like Yoimiya teams, and I don't have Yoimiya. Kujosara, she's like the most likely candidate to receive work because I have her at C2, which I think is just all she needs to be. Of course, I'd like her at C6, but you know, C2 is like where the bare minimum for her supporting capabilities, I think. And then there's Rosaria. However, I feel like I need her at C2, and I only have her at C1. I could always build Yanfei, Toma, or Hazel, because all three of these units are C6. I've had some consideration about building Ningguang as yet another Favonius Geo energy funneler for my Ito. But I do wonder about my need to do so, because I geared up my Geo Traveler to be another funneler. So because of my lack of knowing what really to build next, I just felt like maybe it's just artifact time, right? Oh, I see one core lapis here. So, with that knowledge, we are going to be spending most of the time today just in the Emblem of Severed Fate dungeon. By most of the time, I mean all of our resin. Yeah.
Into the wind.
So, as soon as I grab these core lapis, I'm only grabbing a couple of them, just gonna, I keep seeing more. We'll grab this last core lapis. Right? That's the last of it? Yeah, that's the last of it. Oh, I saw another one. I don't care. Fuck it. Stop. Stop! Okay, so let's go do Emblem of Severed Fate. As I recall, it's an Electro Lava Churl in here. It's been a hot minute since I've been in the domain, I kind of forget. But I only remember that because last time I came in here with Fischl on accident. So I was like, oh no, this ain't it. So, could probably use... I forgot who I normally use, to be honest. But I bet I could do something like this.
We'll need a strategy.
Or maybe just get rid of that and put in Galen. Is it probably fine? Probably. Most likely. Ideally. On a good day. Let's see, I don't have any of their bursts yet.
Wind strike.
Come on.
my knights!
Game's up. Time's over.
Oh, that's some nice damage, goddamn. 47? Yep, that's a pretty good time. But yet, not enough to get Shangling her burst back. Almost usable. I guess it's usable on some type of defense unit, but I don't know who the hell that's gonna be. You see, I feel like my Shangling just because I have her on an energy recharge piece, and it looks like trash because it is. And I have her on a bad attack piece because I don't have a better one. I need to figure out a better set for Shangling. I really must.
Let's light it up.
Wind strike!
Teamwork is dreamwork.
The wind knows it. Clouds high.
The wind knows
Birds
me.
call!
You're toast. No.
Wow.
I ruined everything.
Oh, why does Shangling say that? That makes me so sad. Oh, I must admit, I didn't expect Shangling to just get fully throttled like that. They got her fucking shit rocked. Is she hittable? Like, is she targetable while she's using her burst? Or is that just really, really unlucky timing? What say you? Poor Shangling. I hate the fact that she said that. That made me so sad.
Fallen leaves, adorn my knights! Wind strike!
Busted. These are about to get dicey.
I pressed burst a few too many times.
Quietly now.
Okay. Maybe Shangling was certainly not the answer, but I love Shangling. She's such a cool character. And I did like the whole story that they gave us at some point. I don't remember why they gave us a story, but that explained who Guoba is. And Guoba's relevance as a character.
Let's light it up.
Wind strike!
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Into the wind! As one with wind and cloud!
Busted. Game's up.
Okay, huge. 39? That must be a record, right, for me? I don't think I've really beaten 39 seconds in this domain so far. We haven't gotten any spectacular pieces today yet, but I do think it's about time for us to get the transient resin from the teapot. I think I forgot to get it yesterday. I forgot it was a new week after all.
Get them. Going in. Let's light it up.
The wind knows it. Clouds high. The birds call. One with nature.
Eat this. Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Here comes the catch. It's a lot of damage, I gotta tell you. That felt slow, but it was only 42 seconds. And my Shangling, as you probably could guess, stands to do a lot more damage. Almost usable. But it just wasn't. It's just almost, but not quite good enough. I need a certain amount of crit value on my artifacts nowadays.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
As one with wind knows it.
Gotcha. Things are about to get
Gotcha.
Let's light it up.
Pretty 6. Let's fucking go, dude. That's for sure my fastest. I've never beaten 36 seconds. But still nothing particularly amazing to get from the artifacts here. When you come into the artifact domain, you typically can expect that you're not probably going to get too much.
Nice and spicy.
Everybody stand back.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call. Into the wind.
Eat this!
Busted. Game's up. Runs over. No. Take it easy.
It was a bit slow, but even my slower runs are starting to only be 40 or so seconds. That's crazy. There's some potential here for some characters. There's a couple characters of mine that scale with HP where that artifact piece has potential so long as it rolls into crit rate as its 4th substat. And then it does have to roll fairly highly into either crit rate or crit damage for it to be usable on those certain characters, but
Teamwork is dreamwork.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Into the wind.
into the wind.
Let's light it up.
Insane. Yep. Now we could pretty consistently get it below 15. I'm sorry, between 40 seconds. Honestly usable, depending on where those substats roll. For certain characters, it's probably almost usable. Okay, let's go run do the commissions, and then we need to see what's this final mission for the Dawn Winery for the Hidden Strife event. Now, I do know
Taking a stroll in the middle of a
that
certainly rouses
I have to go to
suspicion.
Dawn Winery first before
But
I
it's best to
do
dry your clothes as soon as possible after the rain stops.
go to the Hidden Strife area. That I'll miss out on particular character conversation if I do it the other way around.
Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
By royal decree.
That's nice and fast.
Barbados, guide us.
Kill up a couple of my characters real quick. Especially Kaza, huh? Let's go run and do this. Yep.
Into the wind.
Get about 1,000 extra more for free just from pressing E one time. Definitely go out of my way to do those nowadays when we need as much more as we evidently need.
Gotcha. Oh, reveal.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Wind, hear me. Shadow Raven.
Into the wind.
Quietly now. Game's up.
Shadow Raven,
Silver.
Black Knight Fall.
Take it easy.
Whoa. My Yelan really does do a whole bunch more damage now.
By royal decree.
One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. The wind knows me.
I do love that Kazuha can just do that. He can just hold the E in the air by just gliding for a moment. Okay. We only have a couple more commissions to do. And that commission's particularly close to the Hidden Strife event, so... just for my own sake here, I'm just gonna go to the Dawn Winery after this one, just so that I don't accidentally trigger the event. Because I don't know what's going on, but I heard that I need to go to the winery
Time to go.
before I go to the event, or I'll miss out on crucial lore. You know how I feel about missing out on lore. Don't you shit talk the Knights of Favonius be right, kick your ass. Yeah, I'll take the foot,
Clear weather
baby.
all around brightens the heart.
Clear weather all around brightens the heart.
One with nature.
Oz, reveal thyself.
I love the princess and the different Ortolan.
Boston. Things are about to get dicey.
The wind knows me. Time to go.
Take it easy.
Take it easy. You heard Yelan try to calm me down before I got mad. Purely coincidence, but still. Yeah, I've done what you asked, you butthole. Give me my Mora. Now let's go to the Dawn Winery. Must admit, my throat still kinda hurts. I've made sure to drink enough and plenty of water. So I'm thinking today will probably be a little bit of a shorter Genshin stream. Just because we'll do whatever like event we need to do and farm everything we need to farm, but then after that I think we're just gonna go play Fire Emblem. That's what me thinks. Seems fair, right?
You're finally back.
I
I didn't
am.
think you'd be gone for so long. Sorry if it was too much trouble.
That's okay. We did offer to help. So anyway, is Master D-Luke back yet? We didn't see him at Falcon Coast.
Sorry, I'm not sure of Master's whereabouts either. But I did hear that he recently visited Angel's Share. After dealing with this kind of trouble, Master is always careful to tie up all loose ends. It's become something of a routine. He should be back very soon.
Very good.
You needn't
Responsible
worry.
man.
In the meantime, please make yourself comfortable in the winery.
After all that, we managed to completely miss him. Oh well. Let's just wait for him at the winery this time. By the way, Adeline, how come you're always standing here at the door lately? Usually you're busy indoors. Hopefully you haven't been standing there waiting for Master D-Luke this whole time, because that would be really tiring.
Oh, thanks for your concern. But I've actually been instructed by Master to meet with some special guests here. Certain guests may need reminding to stay away for the time being. Master hopes that under the present circumstances, these guests will keep an appropriate distance from the winery, so as not to make a difficult situation even more complicated.
What does that mean? She's the bouncy?
I didn't understand any of that, but it sounds like a really important job.
That's very kind of you indeed, but you've already helped Master D-Luke out a great deal. You can let me take care of these time-consuming chores.
Yeah, well, if I help him so much, you think he can stay out of
There
my
is one
lost
small thing you
50-50s?
could do for me, though. Please, take this letter and place it on the table to your right as you enter the door. There are a few archived letters on that table already. Just put this one at the very top of the pile.
Is this a letter for Master D-Luke?
Yes, it's from one of his informants. Only those in Master's inner circle are permitted to handle it or serve as custodian.
Ooh, that means we're part of Diluc's inner circle.
Of course. Master Diluc greatly values your friendship. Thanks
As
again for the
he
help.
should. Let me go in this fucking winery. Finally time for my grape juice. How do I put a thing in here? Vera's melancholy. The melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. Have I never picked up these books before? Are these just free achievements? Strange boss. I'm assuming this was where I was meant to
There
be.
are so many letters here. It looks like Diluc read them just before he left. He must have been in a hurry. Adeline asked us to put this one at the top of the pile, but how are we supposed to tell the order of the other one? Guess we'll have to read them to get an idea of when they came in. Oh, that's true. In that case, let's just tidy them up a little.
You're here. You move fast.
There you are, Master Diluc.
What are you agonizing over?
Miss Adeline asked us to put these letters in a pile, and we can't tell which order they should go in. But, it's your personal mail, so it'd be rude for us to read them without your permission.
There's no need to be nervous. And I can see from the looks on your faces that they've grabbed your interest. These letters deal with events that are past and gone. I only held on to them in case any of the information they contain proves useful later down the line. I just dug them out to confirm a few details. I've been following some rather unique developments recently.
Oh yeah, and
involved
what
in the
that's been
events in
going on with-
question anyway. You can read them if you want to. It's not a bad thing to be curious.
Hey, that's a good point. Actually, you kind of smell like wild mountain fruit. Oh, did you go to those mountains where the valberries come from?
Very perceptive. Yes, I did make a trip to the Stormbearer Mountains. I'll fill you
Why are
in
you
later.
so sneaky, Diluc? Diluc! Come back.
There! We still have some super important things to discuss with Diluc. Not to mention a whole bunch of questions. Alright, let's just sort these letters for him. Well, since he said he doesn't mind, why don't we read them as we go?
A tidily written letter to the heir of the Ragvender clan. I apologize for sending this letter without notice. You may not remember me, but we've met a few times. We've met near the square where I sat at the table adjacent to yours at the Good Hunter, and I've seen you in your tavern. You were always busy with a great many things, especially back when you were much chattier than you are now. You spoke cheerfully and often with your brother and friends. Then he has a brother? It's probably no surprise that you did not notice me then, but I've always had my eye on you, child. Well, technically Kaya's his brother, quote-unquote brother, right? Adoptive brother? I forgot. I recall with crystal clarity how my little Clee once made a complete mess of your vineyard while she was trying to catch crucifix there. Oh, is this from Alice? But you didn't get angry. In fact, you personally escorted Clee back and even gave her a few bottles of fresh grape juice. Now, I think that might jog your memory, yes? Clee recently told me that she hasn't seen that strange man with the red hair in ages, so I decided to look into it out of curiosity. My deepest condolences regarding your father. In many of the stories I've been told, you were the model knight, proud, driven, a knight of noble character and lineage. But I know that you're gentler than you appear. If you weren't, you wouldn't have treated Clee the way you did. And since you helped my child out, I hope you wouldn't mind if I treat you as if you were my own. Ooh. Therefore I sincerely hope that you will leave the dark place that you are presently in, and that you will not wallow in grief and remorse. Partings are most painful things, but they also encourage us to grow. The bird that has lost the roof over its head will fly further than others of its kind. Go out and see the world. That's the best course of action I can envision. Only by feeling, observing, and listening can your heart be healed. Parents all wish they can accompany their children forever, and the sky, seas, and stars bear witness to that oath. Everything that was your father now finds new life with you. That which you will experience in this world may have been things that your father experienced once upon a time. I hope that the wind will bring you all manner of wondrous things in your journeys to come. In any case, keep your chin up, young child.
Huh. Paimon's not sure what this one's about.
What do you mean? It's from
Shall we
Alice.
read another one?
I don't know what the dark place is, but... Master Kaya took leave and stayed at Don Juan for a few days. In a rare turn of events, he decided to stay in his original bedroom. He would pace about the grounds when idle and even asked Adeline to make him his favorite dishes. It really does take me back. I shall be honest with you, but I was quite surprised to hear Master Kaya say that he wanted to stay for a few days. We did not refuse him, however. We believe that even if you were here, you would not refuse him outright. And Millennia has always been a more quiet location, perhaps because all who stay here are rather peaceable people. The house is made by those who live in it, and Master Kaya's uncommon arrival did end up livening the place up significantly. I hope that you are doing well in your travels abroad. Everyone here at the winery misses you. May you remain safe and in good health.
Do you want to keep reading them, or have you got the gist now? Okay, remember, we're trying to figure out when each letter was written.
If I could only read one more, which one should I read? Let's read the elegant hymn. Dear Diluc, welcome back to Mondstadt, sir. It's from Jean. It has been some time since the incident. We discovered that Erok had betrayed us, and he has been punished severely. I hope that this news will put your mind at ease. In other news, our people have discovered that the Abyss Order has stepped up its activities between Wolvendom and Stonegate lately. Also, a mysterious individual that people are calling the Dark Knight Hero has suddenly started showing up out of nowhere all around Mondstadt City. He typically acts in the dead of night, and his intentions are currently unclear. Please stay safe and notify the Knights as soon as possible should you see anything suspicious. We will send support immediately. Whether you are presently in our ranks or not, all faithful Knights will remember your contributions to the Knights of Favonius. May you remain in good health. I'm not all set. I want to keep reading.
Letters in the right order. If there's one thing we can take away from these, it's that Master Diluc has had a pretty difficult past. Not only was he misunderstood by the Knights of Favonius, but he's faced all kinds of other obstacles too.
I mean, there was of course his father
Captain Pyro.
having a delusion.
Always fighting alone because, for one reason or another, it wasn't convenient for the people around him to help out. Yeah, that's true. Plus, he's got us now. We can give him all the help he can ever want. Oh, out of friendship, of course. Definitely not just for the grape juice. Wait.
Oh, he went to get his suit? What a cutie.
Is there a problem?
Master Duke, you're wearing your old outfit again? And you've tied your hair back. You look so formal all of a sudden.
Old outfit? You've seen it before?
Yep, it was by that leyline anomaly. That was your past self, right?
Huh. I'm surprised it made such an impression.
Do you mind telling us about it? What happened back then? Why were you fighting there?
The same reason as ever. Just stopping another Abyss Order plot. They launched an offensive on several fronts at once. Unfortunately for them, they were still no match for me.
It looks so cool.
We were fighting in an area on Falcon Coast.
I wish my Diluc was as
Everything
cool
was
as this
recorded by
Diluc.
the unusually active ley lines. They must have become unstable again recently, causing them to let out all kinds of information from that time. Hence why you saw what you saw. For starters, you only need to deal with the monsters, and the ley line deposit will stay dormant, as long as it isn't disturbed again. On the other hand, if I'd done nothing at all, the Knights of Favonius would have taken over straight away. Knowing how they work, they'd be sure to send a large contingent to guard the site.
Wouldn't that have been a good thing?
Depends. Most of the knights are away on expeditions, so they don't have a lot of people to spare. If the ley line
makes
anomaly
sense.
was just a diversion tactic, the Abyss Order could have been poised to attack somewhere else entirely, while the knights were scrambling to send what limited forces they have to Falcon Coast. But anyway, I have no interest in talking to the Knights of Favonius. I prefer to get to the bottom of things myself, rather than waste time negotiating with them. And it was easy enough for me to find out the Abyss Order's plans. Take a few Abyss mages hostage, and they soon start talking. As for the Knights of Favonius, I've sent someone to enlist their cooperation where it's needed. It's their job to handle situations like this. They ought to be present when things come to a head. I don't like working closely with the Knights of Favonius because of our differences in philosophy. But that doesn't mean we can't watch each other's backs when it counts.
Good to Luke.
Seems like you have even more control over things now than you used to, Luke.
The best way to deal with any threat is to utilize all the force at your disposal. Anyway, thank you for your help. Adeline brought me up to speed with everything.
Grape juice, grape juice, grape juice.
I have a gift for your trouble.
Grape juice? The packaging is so fancy. It must be really expensive.
This is my personal favorite grape juice, made of the highest quality grapes. I happen to have an unopened batch, so I brought you a bottle to try. I didn't know you were such fans of grape juice. Next time you want some, don't bother waiting for the discount.
Oh,
Just
I'll
go
take
down
you
to
up
the
on that
cellar and
offer,
help
brother.
yourselves.
Don't you offer me that.
It's on the house.
Woohoo! Paimon's gonna tell everyone we meet that we're VIPs at Sun Winery. This one bottle must be worth at least like 50,000 mora. And he gave it to us for free. Thank you so much, Master D. Luke.
If you're free tonight, you're welcome to
Yes,
stay for
I'm
dinner.
free tonight.
Adeline is already making.
Don't try to convince me otherwise.
There are, however, a few things I need to take care of before dinner time. Yes. Passiveness is not my style. Though I had my
Right.
suspicions at the start, everything I've come across so far in my investigation suggests that the Abyss Order was not
Ah,
behind
so then
this.
who was then?
Since this arose from natural causes, it's time to wrap things up.
So what should we do? Right, sure. After all, he did just give us this amazing grape juice. Wait, no. What was it? After all, even when the odds of success are 9 to 1, you must never lower your guard.
Well said. In that case, let's get going.
Okie dokie, Captain Pyro. You can take it a little easier this time. Come on, let's go. This is the final battle. Then we can put all this trouble behind us.
Yes, final battle.
Time to go.
Snoop around up here to see. I didn't mean to jump all the way up.
Hey, there's another bunch of letters here. Do you look
Oh, so I get to read the
one of these
rest of the
ones
letters that I didn't get to
too.
read.
Which one shall
Okay.
we read first?
2D. Storm is brewing within the Knights of Favonius. Barca's inner circle is preparing to investigate Arok and his henchmen, and it's looking increasingly likely that Arok is about to get unseated from the high horse of his. You might not be too pleased to see this letter of mine, but I mean to get this news to you as soon as possible. You don't have to reply. Who would call him D? Perhaps Kyle?
Hey, there's another. Which one shall we read first?
D. Even I was a little surprised to hear you You hear that you decided to leave on a trip. Jean wanted to write and try to dissuade you, but I advised her against it. It's gotta be Kaya. As for Varka, I don't think he knows that about this. Why did that sound so weird? I don't think he knows that about this. Otherwise, he'd have probably sat you down for a talk. If you'd like to leave, do it now. The less the people know, the less the goodbyes you have to say. Leave at night too, so things won't be too sad. Take care. It's gotta be Kaya. Must be Kaya, right?
Which one shall we read first?
Good D. Some slightly bad news. Iraq won't be quite so difficult to bring down after all. The Grandmaster's order to investigate has certainly dealt him a major blow, but I wouldn't call the problem pulled up by the roots yet. The matter's been handed over to Jean's jurisdiction. She'll take care of this, I believe. Iraq is an obstacle in her path in any case. Just sit tight and wait for the good news.
There are a few more left. Take your pick. Let's read one.
Standard procedure, the Knights of Favonius needs to take a statement from all relevant parties. Recently, the Knights of Favonius have received reports from a number of eyewitnesses claiming to have seen the Dark Knight hero in the vicinity of the Dawnwine. The Grandmaster has assigned the cavalry company to this mission. As such, I will be paying you a visit in 3 days. Okay, it's definitely Kaya. He seems to think that a relationship can be improved if we are forced to talk in person. Don't worry though, my lips are sealed. There will be nothing more than a formality. Anyway, 3 days notice should be enough for you, I presume.
There are a few more. Take your pick. Let's read one.
Indeed. The appearance of the Dark Knight hero has indeed brought the Knights of Favonius some valuable time during the Ibis Order's last attack. This helped Jean convince the Knights of Favonius to stop focusing on trying to stop him. This will decrease the limits on the Dark Knight hero's actions, but this doesn't mean that his situation will necessarily improve. Objects with too honed an edge tend to be damaged more easily. You, I'm sure, are aware of the great dangers that come with acting alone. That said, I would advise against such a course of action. Okay. Our letters.
Another bunch of them. Which one do you think we should start with?
Return outside. Word is that the reason for the return is a downturn in business. According to my observations, their employees are regulars at Angel Share. These people can also be found out in the more dangerous parts of the wilds around the city. A few of them were a little careless and even dropped some pages of their notes on the ground. I took the liberty of returning these sheets to the Angel Share, out of the goodness of my heart. I think they might have something to do with you, seeing as how they were there. I also noticed that their notes were written in code. Information brokers, perhaps, or some kind of secret organization. Whatever the case, it took quite a lot of effort to see those blurred words with only one eye, Don't worry, I'll keep this a secret. Good out for Kaya.
Which one do you think we should start with?
B. I didn't try to hide it from you on purpose, but I suppose you found it all the same, huh? I mean, not everyone who wears an eye patch must be blind, right? Don't people who also wear an eye patch, but they have a scar over their right eye? The long-awaited good news is finally here. Now I'm going to bring a glass of wine when I go to watch Eric pack his things and leave on his last day. Good riddance, by the way. That should be fun, eh? I know you're not the type to do that sort of thing, but I am, so allow me.
Another bunch of... Which one do you think we should start with?
Indeed. Oh my, no sooner did you get back than a mysterious character started popping up. I hear he's called the Dark Knight hero. He has repeatedly fought off treasure hoarders and monsters in the Mondstadt area. And he's even attacked Abyss Order strongholds. So far it seems like he's on Mondstadt's side, but the Knights of Favonius could never permit the existence of a vigilante. I get the feeling that the two of you would get along nicely. Why don't you find an opportunity to get to know him and give him some sage advice? Just so he doesn't get caught by the Knights. Was there one more letter here that I didn't read?
There are a few more. Take your pick. Let's read one.
Oh yeah, indeed. I heard that the Dawn Winery did not suffer any damage. Likewise, the Knights of Favonius only sustained major injuries and will recover quickly. However, an employee of a local market has gone missing, and their last known location just so happens to align with the Abyss Order's area of activity. Okay. The Knights have dispatched people to go to the rescue. Do be aware that the Abyss Order has become more dangerous as of late, even going so far as to organize multi-pronged offensives. Perhaps the Dark Knight hero and the Knights of Favonius should team up. That might guarantee that things will go off without a hitch, So you suspect. Biography of Gun Hitler. Okay, so we're off to the Hidden Strife then.
By royal decree.
You bastard.
Flames, purge!
Into the wind.
Flames, purge!
Flames. Purge. Oh, that was easy.
There.
I really liked playing with Diluc. It's kind of fun to play with Diluc,
The
to be
ley line
honest.
deposit will disappear before long.
That battle was a lot of fun.
To the power of teamwork. See, even Captain Pyro needs his trusty sidekicks
What's these
sometimes.
sidekicks?
It can't be Master Diluc saving the day by himself every single time. Many hands make light work.
Sidekicks. It's been a long time since I last worked with others. It's not so bad. If the opportunity arises, let's
Yes.
team up again.
Hopefully not in my wishes, though. Very nice. Might as well knock this out. Let's see, after triggering Frozen 15 times, you will obtain the After Image Might. Oh, well, that's easy. We have a freeze team just for you. We call it Kazuha. Ayaka Kazuha. I almost think Kokomi's better than Mona, just for the freezes. And Diona, and that's light work.
All is accounted for. Let's move out.
Let's move out. What's this? Hope that's not a problem.
The wind knows it. Clouds high. The birds call. Into the wind.
Rest and rebuild. Whirling snow. Yeah. Yeah.
The wind knows it.
Can't handle your dream. Torrent, bring refuge.
One with nature.
Take flight.
Okay.
Think you can bully me?
The wind knows it. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
My apologies. Sakura
My
swirl.
apologies. Okay, well, since he circled almost all the way out of my abilities, that does kind of suck a little bit.
One with nature.
Okay, I do think Kokomi's probably a better Hydra applicator than Mona. Though I do understand why people use Mona in the team. Because her damage bonus is kind of it's kind of nutty. Okay, let's go ahead and still try this.
The wind knows it. Clouds high. The birds call.
Rest and rebuild. Diana special. Billowing surge.
Okay. Quick fix.
You can bully me? Look at you! Boondale, allow me!
One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
I do hope Homeboy comes down.
Covenant of the deep!
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call. One with nature.
I'm a rock! Can't handle your whirling
I'm a
snow.
rock.
Into the wind.
I'm throwing just a little bit.
My apologies.
Why won't this guy die? Oh my goodness.
Look at you!
I can't see. I can't do anything. Why won't he freeze?
Unthinkable.
Is he immune to freezing? What the fuck?
My apologies. Think you can bully me? Can't handle your drink. Allow me.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows it.
Kamisato. Sometsu. Billowing surge. Let's move out. Whirling.
One with nature.
It looks like I might still be able to do this. Shee! Yeah, I was a little concerned because I thought that first guy wasn't gonna freeze. Ah, Cheliaria, hi, welcome back. I'm great, how are you? Did you sleep good? I hope you slept good. Hope you're feeling better today, too. Alright, let me collect these. So, did you manage to play the last part of this event yet? Because it's been quite a fun little story to gather here. Let me see, is this one out yet? No Kokomi quite yet. I mean, not Kokomi. What's her name? Yoimiya. I think I will probably try doing 110 roll on Yoimiya just to see what happens. I really want to have her, but ooh, with all of the Sumeru characters coming soon, I just don't know if I can afford to swing her, you know? Which one of these do I need? Something makes me feel like I'm gonna need transients. Ooh, I got another summon. I always just throw these summons right... Or you know what? I think I'm gonna start saving the summons for a bit. Just for a bit. I hardly doubt that I need to, but just for a bit. Okay, I have one more commission to do here. I know I want Yoimiya. Do you want Yoimiya? Are you a Yoimiya haver already? I know I want her. I already know that I want her. But it's because, as I'm sure you no doubt saw yesterday in my Spiral Abyss gameplay, I'm kind of not really that good with Hu Tao. Nor do I have any major interest in playing her. Even though I love Hu Tao's character, I don't actually like her gameplay that much because I don't like the charge attack style of play, like I mentioned before. I don't like having to do these charge attack cancels and all this and that. I know I don't technically need to, but I really don't like doing the. So you know, Yoimiya has to do the. I mean, not Yoimiya. What's her name? Hu Tao has to do charge attack, jump, charge attack, jump, charge attack, jump. Because I don't have her at Constellation 1. And I absolutely hate doing that. For one, it feels like the direction of her charge attack is kind of out of my control, so if I want... So it feels like there's some chaos in the rhythm of her gameplay. Which I guess is okay, but it's just not my favorite. Where Yoimiya, I just have to press E and press the attack button until her E turns off. And then I switch away, right? It's just that easy. Well, that's what I like most about the idea of getting Yoimiya. But you haven't yet seen how unlucky I am. I typically, and most times, go, like I mentioned before, all the way to full pity or at least 85 to 90 on pity. And then I typically lose 50-50s as well. So trying to get Yoimiya might be a little harder than I care to admit. Grab this. So there were some books in the Dawn Winery I never picked up. Let me see. Is there another quest? Oh yeah, I have to go forge more, but that should be time by now. Yeah, and Yoimiya being a ranged attacker is honestly probably good enough. Like, I know her damage isn't, like, on a purely comparison basis, I know her damage is not as high in general compared to, like, Hu Tao. But who cares? I don't. Right? Honestly, who cares? Okay, that's another little chunk of EXP here. What more do I have? Oh, I need to complete requests and bounties. I always do those in Inazuma because they're a little bit easier. Need requests and bounties. I do need to eventually finish getting... I probably should finish getting the Electroculus before Sumeru finally comes out. Because no doubt they're going to have Dendroculus there as well. Let's see... I have this to turn in. Bounties. Let's see who this is. Vulnerable to Pyro. Don't care. So long as they're not immune to Animo or Electro, then I can just use my same old team. But yeah, Yoimiya looks like... First of all, I think Yoimiya has a fantastic personality. She's so fun. Two Yaimiko, 50-50s. Wow, that's...
Time to go.
Is that lucky or is that not lucky? I don't know. That sounds lucky, right? The one time I was about as lucky was for this guy. During Xiao's first release, within 40 summons, so 4 10 rolls, I got 2 Xiaos and my 1 copy of Mona. That was the luckiest I've ever been. And I've paid the price ever since by ensuring that I'll never get to win another pity. I mean, yeah, it sounds unlucky, but it's lucky and then like it's a blessing and a curse. I mean, yeah, Miko's pretty cool, right? Even if you don't want her now, there's the thing that's great about Genshin Impact is that it's you might not see too much of a favor for a character right now. However, as more characters get released, you might see some synergies between a character that you never expected before, that all of a sudden might revitalize a character's interests for you. And that's why I think it's important to chase as many characters as possible. Vulnerable to electro damage. Well, I definitely can't use this team for this then. I honestly don't remember what was in 2.5. I forget everything. I don't even remember what banner came out before this. Let's see, I need to change this team up a little bit. All we know is he's immune to Electra, so I can use this. Bennett.
Let's go get ourselves some answers.
Yeah. I almost always try to use Kazuha in all content because he's my favorite character. It's just that easy, right? That should make enough sense. I love Kazuha. Huge fan of the kazoo. Ouch. Ouch. What am I getting? Yeah, fine. Well, this is less than ideal because he jumped me out of my fucking thing. But... oh god. Look at the Hydra damage. Oh, poor guy is getting waterboarded. Poor lad. What was in 2.5? I'm gonna just go out on 11 assume that was the Yaimiko patch. I know for me, I was too poor to get. I actually wanted the Aimiko, and I rolled it and didn't get her. So that was just, you know, how that goes. I was too poor after. I don't remember what banners came out around that time, to be honest with you. But whoever it was, I was too poor to afford anybody else. Oops, I didn't mean to take that away. Let me go over here. I still want Yaimiko, and I actually planned that if Yaimiko gets a rerun at some point, I do plan to roll for her on that reroll and that rerun as well. If I miss her twice in a row, I'm gonna be one sad dragon. Let's just actually let's go use these alts first.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse. Everybody stand back!
Wind Strider. Fallen leaves.
Wind Strider.
Adorn my night.
Gonna waste some of the time on some of these characters, but that's okay. Shincho ult is still on. Well, that was not particularly fast or anything, but... good enough. I was expecting a lot more damage from that team. 2 Yaimikos, 1 Diluc, and 1 Raiden. I'm just gonna assume you wanted more Raidens then? That was what was unlucky about it? I don't know, that seems kind of lucky to me. Like I said, you know, getting 5 stars in general, so long as it's not... I mean, that Luke, getting to Luke's a bit rough. In my opinion, that's the rough part. When I was rolling for this Kazuha, I lost every 50-50 to Diluc. So, you know, count your blessings sometimes. As I'll no doubt demonstrate to you here. I lost all my 50-50s on the Kazuha reroll to Diluc. This was my first, second, and third copy of Diluc. So, you know, sometimes you might have a slightly better outlook on luck when you can compare it to someone who's maybe just a tad unluckier. Or maybe you think one version of luck is better than another, I don't know. I didn't particularly care for getting Diluc, but it's like the game was, it's like MiHoYo was telling me, we're about to have a Diluc event, so you better start preparing. I was like, damn it, you're onto something. Now I have to build Diluc.
Quietly now. Here comes the cat.
Right.
The wind knows it. As one with wind and cloud.
I swear by my sword!
Even in the open world, you're still an asshole. Okay, that one's complete. Yeah, I got C2 Diluc out of nowhere. I was glad to get a copy of Diluc, because that was my first time getting one. I see an Electroculus over here, but... How do I... Where's the Electrogrammanama? Is this one supposed to be the one I'm supposed to use? I get this and just run down here. Yeah, that works. Okay, let me see the next quest. Yeah, I was glad to get a copy of Diluc, but then to get 3 of them was a bit rough for me. I was no fan of that. Because, of course, I'm a bit more invested with, like, Mona, so I was hoping to get some type of constellations. I know they're probably not the best constellations, but I was hoping to... If I had to get them on any character, I was hoping it was Mona. You know, I thought it would... Because the person I usually get 5-star constellations for is this one right here, Ketching. To the point where I never had even a single copy of Diluc until Kazuha. Oh yeah, I love Chi-Chi too. I was actually like so in love with Chi-Chi on Genshin Impact's. Who the hell is Udon? Oh, it's this trio again, huh? Oh, definitely, definitely. I think she's like such a cool unit because yeah, you know, as people will often tell you, she doesn't really have like too much use in a world where Hoyoverse likes to throw DPS checks in the Spiral Abyss, but who cares? I don't. I was actually planning on building a Chi-Chi with the Ocean-Hued Clam set, so that I could just press E on her and just do like 30k pops every once in a while for freezies, while guaranteeing that I have almost permanent uptime. Well, I guess I wouldn't say permanent uptime, but high uptime on cryo application, and ensuring that my active character is almost always going to be 100% topped off. It actually is like, she seems pretty good.
By royal decree.
Into the wind.
Oops, I killed him.
The birds come. The wind knows it.
Go as one.
Midnight.
Look at that. Oz's damage is so high. Yeah, I wanted to make... My Chi-Chi's not really there yet, but... I wanted to top her off and then... I don't have a good sword for her is the problem. I was initially letting her use the Skyward Blade, but... I don't have a Kill of Avonia. Which I feel like... Since Chi-Chi's at such a weakness... Or disadvantage, I would say. I feel like she needs a Kill of Avonia. And I just don't have it. Let me see, what's the... Fatuous Farce. Is this the last request? To build a DPS Chi-Chi without a Kill of Avonia, how would I do that? Would I use like the Black Sword? If it's not a Kill of Avonia, it's gotta be Black Sword, right? As like a semi-free-to-play option. Do I have another Black Sword? I think I only have... I think I only have this DP, or this Black Sword. Because for some fucking reason I have 3 death matches. Well, we can map it out, surely. There's luckily this beautiful theory crafting calculator we can take a look at as well. Oh jeez.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
If I had to guess, I would say... If I had to guess... I would argue it's gotta be Black Sword. The problem is if it is Black Sword, I can't buy her a Black Sword right now. Because I've already cleared this out. I already got the level 30 weapon. There's no sword. I mean, I think there's just no way I build her with Freedom Sworn. What are the other swords that come on here? Skyward Blade and a Skyward Head and a Kill of Avonia. Do I just... What do I do? Do I just like send it then? On a weapon banner to try to get... But it can't be this weapon banner. This weapon banner's horrible, right? For me to try, it would have to be on the Thundering Pulse banner, right? That's surely going to be with Yoimiya, but then if I try that, I surely can't get Yoimiya then. Is there a bow character that I have that would like Thundering Pulse? Thundering Pulse Kujosara? Thundering Pulse. Well, Thundering Pulse is only good for normal attackers, right? So that's like based off my team, only good on my prospective Yoimiya, assuming I can get her. You see, this is what
Quietly now.
sucks about being low spender.
Clouds high. The birds come.
I can't consider myself free spender because I'm not, but low spender. I just don't have the. I'm too poor, primo gem wise, to ever afford rolling for weapon banner. That's the part that. However, I am like 20 rolls into this, I think. Yeah, I'm about 20 rolls into this, so there's some chance that I could get a 5-star weapon somewhat soon-ish. Somewhat soon-ish. Somewhat. Alright, let me take a look. See, what else do I need to do this week? Oh, I need to go do the other teapot, the rest of the teapot. Oh, and then I need to get the transient resin from the teapot as well. Okay, let me go to the teapot real quick. Tubby. Yeah, there's so many. I actually already wanted to make a DPS Chi-Chi because Chi-Chi is just a really cool character. I love her voice lines. Let me see, where's my Chi-Chi? As you can see, I did use her for a while. That's why where the hell did she go? That's why I have her at level 10 friendship already.
1, 2.
Prototype Rancor. I suppose I could. I do have enough billets for it. Where's her voiceover for? Where's the? Oh, the opening treasure one. I love
chests.
I love Chi-Chi.
Treasure chests.
Ooh.
Wasn't there something in here a second ago?
She's one of my favorite characters because I do love the fact that she doesn't have a particularly good memory. Her character lore is so fun to me because, you know, she constantly has to battle rigor mortis from taking hold of her at any time, so she always has to do her stretches. And her memory is not really all there. She only remembers what she trains herself to remember based off of pattern recognition, essentially. So she doesn't have a good memory.
Orders given. Orders received. Sacred name. Fortune preserver. Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Opening box of Adepti tricks. I love Chi-Chi.
Would you
Damn it, I love her. The one I wish I could say I did love as much, I love character-wise, but I don't love gameplay-wise, is... Wait, hold on, let me grab these. Oh, wait. And then turn in 5 more. Okay. Now we're done with those 2 weeklies. Oops, and I still forgot to get the
Would you care to sit?
transient resin from this guy. Realm Depot, transient resin. And we need the hero's wits. And we need the Mora. Nice.
If you ever
We run to Mondstadt real quick. I think there's but not too much more to do, to be honest, on this Genshin run. As we already did the Spiral Abyss, we already did the event. We already did, I don't know what we haven't done, to be honest. Done. I guess I could do hideout, but I don't know if I really feel like doing a hideout. Do I have the rust? I do have enough rusts to make a C2. I think. You see, yeah. I have 3 rusts for now. So I can make, or I'm sorry, a C3 rust. An R3 rust, damn it. which I figured I would use on Yoimiya because, you know, I was planning to roll for Yoimiya and not roll for Thundering Pulse because my Primo Gem income is too small to consider building Thundering Pulse, right? Or rolling for 5-star weapons. With how unlucky I typically am, I just can't afford to do anything else. Oh, jeez, I wish this would stop giving me an... Oh yeah, this co-op event comes in a couple days, I think. Which is pretty interesting. I always like the co-op events. Let me see, what's... How I may ring me here. Oh, I have the Electroculus. Where's my... Oh, I have an acquaintance. I literally just said I was saving them. Let me go do the rest of these. My transient resins worth of Emblem of Seven Fate. Let's go. I need to get... So I'm finally at a point where I have enough heroes wits to make a character 1 to 90, and enough more to make a character from 1 to 90, and get their talents all up to 6 at the bare minimum. So, that's like a comfortable point for me to get back to doing artifact domains. And like I mentioned before, I do absolutely need this artifact domain, as I think most people do. This was not the team I was using. What team was I using? I forgot. These two. Gene? Elon?
I can't wait any longer.
I don't know, I forgot again. I think this was the right team. Let me run straight on down here.
Adorn my night into the wind.
Busted. Game's up.
Nice and fast. The damage is so nice. I love Kazuha. It's 35 seconds. Let's go. That's even faster than... Oh shit. I don't want to spend my fragile or my condensed resin though. As odd as that probably sounds, I want to save all my excess resin for Sumeru. Even the night before the Sumeru patch comes out, I'm going to condense as much of my resin to ensure that I have all the resin like top loaded so that I could do whatever specific Sumeru domains are available day one. Because clearly, we're going to need some catching up.
Clouds high, the birds call.
Gotcha.
I don't know where this guy.
One with nature.
So fast. 34, that's still even faster. God damn. I hit this dungeon used to take me like 45 to 50 seconds, and now I can do it in 35. Ugh, defense main stat on 2 circlets. You really hate to see it. And they got the whole domain experience on that pool. Ugh. They really know how to get to you. Really grinds you down.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night into the wind.
Game's up.
It's so fast! 34 seconds is my speedrun times. Oh, 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 uh-oh, uh-oh. I clicked all the way off the screen. Attack percent. It's very rare that this might be a better upgrade, but this might actually be an upgrade to my Righted Shogun's Goblet. It's rare, but there's a chance. Because I think the the calculation was that my Raiden Shogun has higher efficiency with an attack piece. Now it has crit rate and crit damage, but I'm kind of down to see what the new one rolls into. Because if this rolls crit damage, this could be better. I do really want to get Yoimiya. I agree. HP. Damn. This piece will just not be better then. Yoimiya. Let's go, Yoimiya. Woo! Yeah, I'm gonna try. Because I do want her, but I don't know if I can afford to try too much, because... You know... Like I said, I'm pretty sure Tignari is coming on the beginning 3.0 patch. And I don't know if I could really afford to try to skip him, but I do also need to ensure that I have enough Primo Gems to get Milo and then Nahida whenever either of those two characters come out. I hope they're not too close together, because I mean, I know we're going to have plenty of events in between. And then I'm also low-key kind of relying on the anniversary to reset my bonuses. I still have these bonuses that I might just try to buy out to get Yoimiya. Or just see how it might help me get to Yoimiya. Because I had to buy these two to get Kazuha. Or to get him to C2, rather. I might try to get Yoimiya in that way. But if I was gonna get Yoimiya in that way, that means I'm gonna have to start farming Yoimiya stuff. If she's coming soon... Well, now you gotta give me a second. Now I gotta take a look. What does Yoimiya ascend with? She ascends with Nakui, does she not? Or what the hell does she ascend with, if not Nakui? Yeah, it's Nakui. But it's also Pyro Hypostasis. And I know I haven't farmed any of those. So she would need in total 168 Nakuweeds. How many do I have? Do I just happen to have that much already? Nakuweed, 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 Nakuweed. No, I would need more Nakuweed. Well, now I gotta do a goddamn Nakuweed farming route. Let me see. Okay, I need the... She's about weed. Yep, that's it. She lights it with the fireworks. Okay, so... Now I just gotta run around town looking for the weed. Actually, where does it typically spawn? Found it at Tatarasuna. Okay, let's go to Tatarasuna. I'm not in Tatarasuna, right? Which one of these is Tatarasuna? Oh, I'm a little confused. Oh, right here. So this island. I'll start from up here then. I gotta go running around looking for all the Nakuweeds. Probably don't need to be too conscious about it, because over a few days... Oh, this banner's only gonna be here for 9 minutes. Will Yoimiya immediately show up on the banner, or will it take some time? Because I might be down to try a couple rolls just to really see what's up, you know? I think this is a Kabuto, which I do surprisingly need the Kabutos too for Hazel. Because I am, unfortunately, or fortunate, well, I don't want to say unfortunate, but I am building Hazel as well. I figure there's no reason for me not to build Hazel if I already have him at C6. Let me grab the Kabutos. Now just let the Goro passive take me to wherever the hell the Nakuweeds are. It doesn't look like Nakuweeds would be here per se, but what do I know? I see Electroculus, but I don't really know from where are they. Oh, there's an Electroculus.
Wind Strider.
Oh, fucking Kazuha. Don't like Nilo as a sub DPS? Has her kit been revealed already? I don't truthfully know what her abilities are gonna look like, so I assume that as a water dancer that she would be. I feel like in general Hydro characters often are sub DPS, with Child being the like main like exception to that, right? For the most part. I think this is mostly showing me Oni Kabutos, but I don't want Oni Kabutos. I want Nakubeats. Might have to look up on the interactive map actually. Because I'm a little lost and I don't really like this area because it's hurting me. But I also can't stop collecting free stuff. Where did the thing go? Thanks.
Wind, hear me.
You heal up a little bit in here. They already have her kit leaked on YouTube? That's insane. I didn't know that. Is it like leaked or like leaked though? 'Cause I don't know. I'm probably not gonna check it out on stream to be honest, but I will probably look at it on my own time. So you say you don't like her as a sub DPS, but that means you do like her as a main DPS? Question mark. What are your opinions on her as a main DPS? I'm going to assume, just based on the way MiHoYo's been making characters, tell me if I'm right or wrong here. Does she have a specific interaction? Like, she's probably going to blend well with Dendro units, right? But does she make the seeds? Does she make a lot of seeds? I bet she makes a lot of seeds, right? With the Dendro bonuses. So to make a lot of seeds, and the fact that you say she's not a high sub DPS, that means she doesn't have a passive burst. Which means her burst is probably like Child's, it's just a big damage AoE. And her E is probably also like Child's, right? Infuses her with hydro damage. So, how close am I? On a scale of 1 to 10, how close am I? What the hell?
Time to go.
Treasure chest, treasure chest.
Charge! The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
I feel like I gotta be close, right? I gotta be. I can only assume if you say you don't like her sub DPS. Tell me I'm right or wrong. Let me know. But I have my suspicions that she only increases Hydro and Dendro reaction damage. It decreases the time of Hydro and Dendro reaction as sub DPS. Well, I'll be honest, I don't know what that means, but I do know Hydro and Dendro makes a seed, right? I think that's the, what do they call it, bloom? I think that's the bloom. God damn it, I can't find the Naka weeds. I need the map. The map. Wait, I need to pull up the map on my phone. I need the map, I need the map. How do I get to the map? I forgot. Oil lab. Need the Tavat interactive map. I just need to see more or less where the things are. I don't need a whole like breakdown. I just need to know where everything is. I just need a rough collection of the Naku weeds. Give me a second. Filter, quick locator. I don't know how to use the goddamn map on my phone. Feels like Deluge. Ah, so it's not an infusion. I lose points for that then. I feel like an infusion would be pretty cool, but I mean, what do I know? So it's an AoE damage. She can use her skill 4 times. Huh? So it's just E. Weed. There's actually quite a bit of knockerweed over there. Surprisingly, there's a bit of knockerweed over here. So I come here and I jump along there. Okay. She can use her skill 4 times. So I'm assuming that's one of her talent passives then that increases, like you said, the dendro.
Time to go.
Reaction, I guess. So that sounds kind of bad, doesn't it? Or well, not bad per se, but doesn't it sound like they're forcing her to be on one team? And if she's not on that team, then she's kind of trash.
By royal decree.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves.
It doesn't sound like she can be on anything but that team, right? So that means she always must be paired with a Dendro unit? Which by itself is not a bad philosophy, but that feels a bit restrictive, does it not? Oops. Be fat fingers. Oops, I'm in the water. Let me just come over here and run up that way. It looks a bit easier than dealing with this electric lake. Ooh, an Electroculus. Where's the Electrogranium to get in here, though? I don't know. I don't see one. Oh well, who cares? Let me go get... I'm sure there's the... This is the knockerweed it's pointing to. We always collect the berries. Was it a weed or was it a... Oni Capital? It's a crystal marrow, even worse. Okay, easier with my red. Yep, I mean, that's how it works at the end of the day, right? Who cares whether your unit's quote-unquote unoptimal, because I know I certainly don't. People could get mad that my Ganyu's not built for... that I'm building my Ganyu to just press Q. I don't care. People say... Oh, is she out yet? Oh, where is she? We have the nothing banner. I thought she would be out by now, since I saw the the wishes, but it looks like no. Looks like there's still some time before her arrival. And I was getting ready to throw. I would probably do 2 10 rolls to start, and then maybe do a 10 roll here, a 10 roll there. See what ends up happening. Give me the weed. Give me the weed. I need the weed. Oi. Tells me there's more weed here, but I don't see it.
Time to go.
Am I crazy that I don't see the weed? I just don't see it. Oh, is she here? Is she live? Shoot! damage. Let's go 10 roll, 10 roll, 10 roll. I'll take a Yunjin though. I need Yunjin bonuses. No, not Shangling. Shangling is not the one that I need. I'll take a Bennett though. I do need Bennett as well. I'd like to get him up to C5 because my Bennett's at C1 right now. But that's basically a free roll, which I guess we'll gladly take. We'll do one more for now. Maybe we get the super early Yoimiya. Doesn't look like it. Another Bennett. Let's go. Maybe another double 4-star? Okay, but I will gladly take those constellations. You see, where's Bennett? I need to get him to here though, so I can get Fantastic Voyage up a couple more times. Well, if you're a Yoimiya wanter, I do hope, of course, that you get her. I unfortunately did not get any more Yunjins though, which is a little, just a tad bit of a shame. There's where my next item is. It's in the waterfall. It's an Oni Kabuto. Why did it make the Nakuweed so difficult to find here? Yeah, so far I didn't get tremendously lucky. I'm not counting on it either. Oh, I didn't even check. So this is Thundering Pulse and Summit Shaper. Summit Shaper is kind of whack, right? I don't know if I would really want to try for Summit Shaper at all. Oh, I immediately forgot to check. What are the other weapons here? Alley Hunter. Oh, these are kind of not great either. I can't really dedicate too much more to pulling for now. For now, the 20 rolls is gonna have to be it. I might pull more later on down the line, but I need to make sure I have a certain threshold of pulls before Sumeru. So for now, I'll be restrained. I do share your excitement for Yoimiya, but I do have to be a little patient. When you're as broke as I am, you gotta have a little restraint when it comes to the pulls. I just do it. No. Nope. It's not gonna happen. I can't do it. Right now, I can't do it. I'll have to convince myself a little bit more down the line. I know she's good. I'm one of the Yoimiya wanters. But that does not mean I can pull. I have to be mindful of what I pull for. And even if I pulled for her, understand, I don't have enough Nakuweed. Where's the Nakuweed? I don't have enough Nakuweeds yet, nor do I have her Pyrohypostasis. So I'm going to pre-farm those under the context that or under the presumption that I'm going to get her. And then we'll see where fate takes us. Maybe I'll get her before her banner leaves. Or maybe not. But even if I got her, I can't use her right now anyways. Right?
I must.
Yeah, so let me see. There's some under here. But believe me, I do share your sentiment. I do think she's an amazing unit. And I think she's maybe a little slept on by the community. I know the community just likes to see the biggest, fattest DPS of all times. And she doesn't do the highest Pyro DPS. But her Pyro DPS is probably still, like, maybe second best. Which, you know, being just barely beaten by Yoimiya does not mean you're a bad unit at all, right? Yoimiya is just a cracked unit. Like, I think if people like a more casual experience, and knowing that they don't have to try hard at all, Yoimiya is probably the best unit for them. And you can, like I said, you just throw up a shield, and press a couple E's and let Yoimiya get on her way. Get on her way to carrying you through any Spiral Abyss content. I know it. I don't remember who uses Dendrobium, but I know I need them for... Oh, I think these are for Kujosara. I didn't come here for Dendrobium, I came here because it told me that there was Knockaweed this way. But I feel like I keep being lied to by this interactive map. God damn it, get me up there. I think part of the problem is that I allow Goro to lead me astray. But I do need these Kabutos as well for Hazel. I know the weed's downwards, so I need to go down a little bit. Okay, I'll do one more time. One more. I am a little unrestrained here. No, it's just I got it. But that's it. I can't do any more than that. That's oh. Oh, I cracked Kazuha's legs.
Fall in! Everyone on me!
That's okay. It's okay to crack his legs. You recover a little bit, and you see that's why I like using G4. She's just a good overworld healer. Not a great healer or anything, but good enough. Okay, there's a Knockaweed. We finally found another one. And probably another one? More Kabutos. There's more Kabutos here than anything. Why does it feel like 9 out of 10 times if you want... Oh, there's another weed down there. It feels like if you don't want the Knockaweeds, you find them all over the place. As soon as you start wanting them, they seem to be difficult to find. Wand. Do you know how hard it is? I know she doesn't need charge attacks, that's why I want her, but... Oh... I guess if I know I'm skipping Tignari, I can only get one or the other. It's either Yoimiya or Tignari, so... I could try for her, but then I skip Tignari for sure, right? Alright, fine. Who needs Tignari? I don't. Fuck it, no Tignari. Xinyan, what the fuck? I will honestly take Xinyans because they're basically free rolls for me. And another Stringless, let's go! Nope, I'm telling you it's gonna be an 80 pull for me, an 85. It always is. Gladly take a Bennett though. Yeah, honestly, grabbing a Stringless is pretty fire too. Let me see, where's Bennett? The only reason I'm even supporting this right now is because I want to get Bennett to C5. Getting Bennett to C5 is probably a big enough reason to at least try. And I'm doing this, but only because we said so. Oh no. I'll grab 10 of these. I'll save the rest. We'll do one more 10 roll. Oh yeah, Yoimiya's test run. That's probably a good way to get a couple weeds as well. Come on, Bennett C5. I also need Yunjins. Okay, I'll take a Yunjin. I think this is C2 Yunjin, which is at least a start. Let's see, her test run. I kind of forgot that her test run came out. I need to do probably at least this one because it's got Mora. Yep, we're out of primos for now. How many did we do? Was that like 50? 50 in total? Something like that? Fuse is lit.
Here come the fireworks. As a good night should.
As a good night should.
Leave it all to me. You're toast. Fire hazard.
The thing that kind of sucks though is that they don't really use her with her Shimenawas. But she is so much fun though. She's so easy to play, which like I said, that's what I like most about her. Is her ease of use. Go ahead and clean that. I don't need these at all. Do I need violet grass? Doesn't look like it. But I do need glazed lilies and some Mora. I don't really know what Yunjin does. I just know that she... I just know that she gives
I must leave no stone unturned.
bonuses to attacking. And what I do know is this trial feels like complete ass. They couldn't give me one more Geo character to get energy with. Instead I have to just beat this down with raw skills.
Strike is one. Leave it all to me, as a dutiful maid would. Someone needs to...
As a dutiful maid would. I'm pretty sure Noelle's is just doing bing bang.
And step. Your grand finale. I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up.
Since Yunjin's basically just a support, this feels more like a Noelle trial than a Yunjin trial. I noticed absolutely zero difference in using Yunjin and not using Yunjin.
And step. Strike is one.
I noticed exactly zero difference. This was not a very great trial to demonstrate Yunjin's powers. I mean, you're right, I can do single rolls, but... Let me see, do I have a history yet? No. I don't know how much I had. Well, I'll drop down to 0 just this one time. But then I'm gonna be big broke. And you know, I either get her or I don't, right? I'm gonna have a little bit more time to try to collect Primo Gems. Especially for the remaining gems that I'll get from my Battle Pass. And, the new E-Co-op event that's coming out, I think that's going to give us another 400 Primos. And I think there's even another event coming out in about a week or so that's going to give us another 400 Primos. And I don't know exactly how much time we have until... I really thought that might have been something. I'll take a Yunjin. I have some Genesis crystals. We could do another. Alright, that's it. I'm tapped out. I've got nothing left. I've got nothing left. But we did stand to gain something. For one, we got another refinement for the stringless, which I think is definitely worth a lot in its own right. And we got some Yunjin bonuses, which we sorely needed. This is a big one, and then her C6 is another big one. I think her C6 is the biggest reason to get her, or to use her with Yoimiya. I'll need to double check afterwards to see what my roll counter is, because I feel like we're probably at like 50-ish rolls. You see, I assured you, you might be surprised. I'm not surprised. Oops, I'm about to drown. I'm not surprised. I only ever pull like this. This is not outside of my average. This is what I usually pull. When I walked all this way, I thought I was getting a fucking Nakuweed, but I'm just getting these goddamn crystal marrows. Yeah, I'm not surprised in the least. So, if I wanted to be really finicky about it, I could save the rest of my rolls to try to get Nillo when she comes out. I'm almost certain, well, I guess I don't have any frame of reference to know if Nillo's going to come out before or after Nahida. But what I do know is that Nahida's probably not coming out in 3.0 or 3.1. Just based off of when the Archons usually come out, she's probably going to be out a little bit later. That's my suspicion in any case, not a guarantee. I'm sure you probably already know when she's coming out. It seems you know a lot more than I do. But my suspicion is that she's not going to... Where the hell's this next item? Is it like above me? In the world above? Hey, I can't find any Nakuweeds. Okay, well it says there's more Nakuweeds. It says along the path, so I'll go along the path. I know I kind of walked this way already, but I quickly got led astray. Oh, to be out of gems. I was doing so good with saving, but for one, I quickly forgot that Yoimiya was already coming out. And the excitement of rolling is such a strong excitement. It's difficult to look past sometimes. I don't know how... I was able to hold all my Primo Gems for Kazuha because, you know, I really needed Kazuha. But to hold my Primo Gems for anybody else is proving to be a little more difficult. I can't do it anymore. I can't hold on. Hey, strangely, this is like a fucking Oni Kabuto route and not a Nakuweed route. I'm not particularly looking for Oni Kabutos, but I'm finding them. I don't have a shrine key here, so I need to remember that shrine, but I don't have a key to open it. Oh my god, even still another Oni Kabuto. I don't need the I mean, I do need the Kabutos, but I'm looking for the weeds. Nope, that's more Crystal Marrow. I know I need it for Sayu. That's Sayu's Ascension material, but I'm not planning on building Sayu right now. Oh my god, and all of this is Crystal Marrow. The soundtrack here is pretty cool, though. Quite a few Electroculus that way, but I don't know how to get it. There's my last Crystal Marrow up here. I'm not really in the business of collecting Crystal Marrow. This isn't what I want to do right now, but I can't find the Nakuweed. And Degoro's only interested in showing me these Crystal Marrows. But at the end of the day, like I said, I do need this for Sayu. Because I am planning to level up all the characters to 90 eventually. I'll do stepping stones for now to 80 and then to 90. I don't need you slimes. Piss off. Hopefully there's more a lot more knockerweed. I feel like I used to find a lot of knockerweed on the beach, right? I could fight this.
As one with wind and cloud.
It's because I want to see Fischl's new damage, which is looking still pretty high.
Winter shall eventually come.
Yeah, my Fischl's starting to get crazy strong. I can only imagine what her damage is going to be at R5 on the relax. I can only imagine what her damage is going to be on the R5 stringless. Look at that, bro. I can't see anything past Kazuha's burst, but I did luckily find a nice little handful of knockerweeds. We do need plenty of these if we're going to be trying to roll for Yoimiya. You enlightened me a little bit. I didn't realize my options were so simple. I either pull for Yoimiya or Tighnari, and I don't think I want Tighnari. It's not that I don't want him, but a little bird has told me he's going to be charge attack related, and I don't like charge attacks. Or at least bow charge attacks. Don't know if true, big if true though, because I don't like them. Would save me a considerable amount of frustration. Just the weed, I found the weeds. God, I need to heal with Jean. I don't remember why I need Sea Ganodermas, who else uses them, but I know somebody else that I want to build uses them. I think it's Yaimiko, or who else uses these? I forgot.
Time to go. Pull in. The wind knows me. Clouds high.
I forgot.
Birds come.
Wind, hear me.
God, animal units are just the fucking coolest, dude. I think well, specifically Kazuha, but I've seen some people play Heizo, and I quite like them too. Yeah, I don't have any idea what the seagrass is for. I think it's honestly just an ingredient to cook, right? But sea gan is used for something. I know one was Kazuha. Actually, let me quickly look at who uses Sea Ganoderma? Why am I collecting them? Sea Ganoderma. I know somebody uses it. Oh, I looked up the Sea Ganoderma page and it's gonna crash my computer. Oh yeah, Yaimiko uses Sea Ganos. I don't have Yaimiko, but I'm farming them with the idea that I'll one day have her. One more weed that I didn't see. Oh. Okay, so there's probably, hopefully, ideally, one more weed over here.
Press the advantage. Wind strike. Fallen leaves adorn my night. One with nature.
Fool, be gone! Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Shadow Raven.
Belongs to ice and snow.
So, my Goro might have a little bit more damage than you were expecting. Not a lot more damage, because I'm not investing in him too strongly. But I have my Goro on Husk, because I want him to do a little bit of damage. I don't have his artifacts finished, but he actually does an okay amount of damage, all things considered. Like, it's far from good still, but you know, it's better than nothing. I don't think wherever this item is that it's right here. So if it's not here, that means it's up. But how do I go up? Please, I want uppies. Who am I fighting? What's the item? There's no way to go up from here? This is dog shit, dude. I could Kazuha climb all these rocks all the way up if I need to. And I'm gonna. Until I find out what this item is. Oh no. If you show me that it's an Oni Kabuto, I'm gonna lose my mind. What is it? Whatever it is, it's this way. Where's my item? Where's my item? I just want my weed. I'm over this. I'm over it. Let me see, there's a little bit more weed right here. I don't feel like farming in that particular area anymore. I'm not getting anything done. I'm just wasting my time. Because I can't find the weed. But I know that there's some weed here, unless I already picked it up. Which looks like I picked it up already. Must have picked it up on accident while I was looking for Dendronium or Onikabutos. You see something in the distance. I need to find an enemy to fight because I need Jean to heal me. I guess I could force feed Kazuha some sweet madams, but okay, there's a nice healthy couple chunks of sea Ganodermas.
Charge!
By royal decree.
The wind knows it. As one with wind and cloud.
Barbados,
Thank you, Jean. She's not great, but she does kill me in my overworld team by quite a bit, which is why I use her. There's an item up here. I can't imagine what it is, but I hope it's Naku weed. And it's not. Don't know what this is either. Oh, it's a Dendronium I missed. How did I miss oh no, these Dendroniums just respawned. I forgot that I needed these for Kujosara. Because I was suspecting that I was going to build Kujosara next.
Fall in! Everyone on me! Clouds high. The birds come! Cut down.
Look at the damage, bro. I know that damage is almost all Kazuha, but my official does pretty respectable damage, right? If I say so myself. Oh, look at this. Official can just press E. These guys are toast. Oh, I forgot there spawns more of them. This official's damage is nutty, bro. To think I just didn't use Fischl for so long. I basically hadn't used her since for like almost a year. I haven't touched Fischl until I randomly just decided to pick her up. And I picked her up before, like a week before they had announced her event, which I thought was, first of all, insane timing, because I've had her at C6 for like a whole year and a half already. I've had her C6 since like Venti's banner. Venti's first banner. Since Genshin Impact's release, I've had her at C6. Now let me take a look at my map to see where there's any more Naku weeds. Well, there's hella weeds down here. Oh, there's hella weeds right here. Okay. Honestly, there's so many weeds right here, I probably could already have enough to level up Yoimiya to 90. Oh, what's this? Did I miss that one? I did miss. I feel like that's kind of relevant. I feel like I'm gonna actually need that one specifically. Can I just restart this? I missed the very first one. This is gonna fuck me all the way up. I'm just gonna go grab this item while it's resetting. Knuckle weed, knuckle weed. Oh, these aren't knuckle weeds, these are the fruits. Where the hell's my knuckle weed? They told me there's so many. Get out of here. They told me there was so much knuckle weeds around here. Okay, let me try this again. Grab that, touch that. Now I'll go up. And then slow float. You're a bastard, you know that? But I have my workarounds. We call it Kaza. Yeah, give me that chest. And there was another chest. Where did that event start? I saw that there was a chest of mobs somewhere down. Okay, I've had enough of you. Go figure it out. Show me where the chest is then. Lost him. My headset's turned all the way up, but I can't hear him no more. I have the goddamn music playing. Knuckle weed. I immediately forgot where the chest was that those mobs were defending. Give me your Mora, baby. 1,000 Mora don't seem like much until you're poor. Ah, there's a chest down there as well. And a knockaweed for my trouble. As you can see, throughout some of Inazuma, I never really did anything. What does this do? Do I have some type of indicator to know what's going on here? I might get this right eventually. How much weed? Good question. I have 163. I think I actually only need like 2 more to be able to get her to 90, but it doesn't change the fact that I do still need... Oh, this would tell me. Where sword and halberd meet, your treasure doth you greet. Sword and halberd. That didn't help me with this puzzle at all. This explains why I didn't touch this puzzle, because I'm not quite mentally talented enough to figure it out. Stop, I didn't want to touch you. 168? Ah, well, you know, I'll find the rest of them on this little island. You know, fuck that little treasure chest. I don't care about it anymore. Guaranteed, if I just run around this little island, I'll find enough knockaweed. Which is already one right there. Another one. I completely forgot about this island.
Follow the wind.
It's like I like blanked this whole island out because I used to come here so often to farm
By royal decree.
the specters for Well, to be honest, I don't remember why I farmed specters. But I think it was for Goro.
Time to go.
Somebody needed specters, but I forgot who now. It was either Goro. Oh, what the hell? Who the hell's mad at me? Who's up there?
A fateful offering.
Who says power first? Is that a mirror maiden? What are you doing up here, girl? Who are you mad at?
Reveal.
Advance! Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
I swear by my sword. Go and fly.
Wind strike!
This is Her Majesty's gift.
Winter shall eventually come.
The Mirror Maiden's items are some of the most useless items, because even those I don't know who uses them. There's items on the beach. But that might be a Makano fruits. But they could also be weed. Yes, weed. That enough? One more. One more and I'll have enough weeds. Okay, there's all the weeds I could ever need. Might as well collect whatever else is right here while I'm here. Am I stupid? Where's the item? Is it up?
Follow the wind.
Okay, so I know what I said before. I know I said I was out of rolls, but I'm not. I'm not exactly out of rolls. Now that we have enough, we have 3 more. 3 more shots. Do not miss my chance. Huh? No. Eh? Ah. Come on, baby. No, it ain't it. I don't know how many rolls we're at, but we're out of them. Hot and fresh out of rolls.
Time to go.
Well, it is what it is. I'm not too bothered by it. You see, when you're plagued by a sea of unluckiness and then you get unlucky, you have no business getting upset. So, since I've always been unlucky when pulling, it doesn't bother me when I continue to be unlucky. Weed. Because I'll get Yoimiya eventually. If not on this rerun, then the next. Or maybe the next one. Maybe the next one after that. All I know for sure is that someday I'll have her. Let me collect those.
Time to go.
Because it is my business to own every character, right? As a streamer, I'm supposed to own every character.
Charge! Rally!
Or something like that.
As one with wind and cloud.
Every character I get is technically content. Which is why it feels kind of rude to skip Tignari when he's going to be the hottest, newest character. But, you know. But I ain't rich. We can't afford to pull for every character. There's an Electroculus here, but I don't know where. I think when we turn in the next Electroculus... Oh, I completely missed that fly. Where? There? I can't get up there. The game thinks I'm gonna get up there by normal means, but I just am not. Venti Zhongli.
What shall we do?
So it would help if I actually turned into them.
Yahoo!
Yeah.
No? Not enough juice? Okay, well, if I do it from up here, I'll get What's this?
Rise!
Brace yourselves. Yeah.
Already more than enough to get it. But still, there's another one over here. I don't see it. But it assures me there is one here. Can't really mess with this guy with this team. Oh, let me try out my Eula team one more again.
Need my help as usual?
Need my help as usual? Chat, you betcha.
To ashes!
Look at you, flew down.
Come here, loser.
Crush! Eye for an eye!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Power that ended height! Flood of frost! Shudder!
Okay, big damage, big damage. Ah, that wasn't really that big. I don't think he had super conduct on him, to be honest.
At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
Shut up, Eula. I wish they would let you change parties a little faster, though. If I was an Electroculus, it would be somewhere... This seems awfully sneaky enough to put an Electroculus, right? I would have put one here. But it's not here, so where would it be? Oh, there it is. It is there. Sneaky, sneaky. I wasn't really expecting to farm Electroculus right now. But I realized they happen to be everywhere on this island because I don't collect stuff. It looks like I really don't collect anything, huh? Bro.
Oz, reveal thyself.
The wind knows me.
Dude, Fischl's damage is getting kinda nuts. I'm so in love with Fischl. Vine Princess. She's so fucking cool. And her story in the Golden Apple Archipelago event was pretty nice.
Time to go.
Having to face her deep truth like that. Knowing full well that it was going to absolutely send her character into turmoil with her own personal divide.
Advance! Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
God. Fischl, relax. Fischl offers no mercy.
Everyone on me!
Wings of darkness.
One with nature.
As you can see, my girl doesn't do a ton of damage, but it's not like negligible damage, right? Of course, this is all under the idea that I plan to use him to aid my Arataki Ito in doing a little tiny bit of damage. Because it often felt like my Ito was just shy of beating certain content. But I also definitely needed to keep him on Favonius because my Ito has energy problems. My Ito has asthma.
Into the wind.
There's more weed. Not that we need more weed now, but I don't know who else we might need weed for, but we're probably done with farming weed, to be honest with you.
Time to go.
Please, come back, butterfly. Ah, I want that chest.
Oh, it's revealed.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call. Wind strike.
I'm guessing I'm missing a specter somewhere. Where's Spectre? Why is that chest not open? I can only imagine there's a mob that's supposed to be here that isn't. Let me jump in a test run and leave real quick. Reload the map. I think there's a specter that's supposed to be there that decided to dip. Hello, Effa. How are you?
By royal
Nice to
decree.
see you. Ah, yes. See. Well, where the hell did that specter go? I hope you're having a good day. And if you are, or even if you aren't, I hope you continue having a good day or start having one soon. It's always nice to have a good time. I, unfortunately, full sent on Yoimiya and haven't gotten her yet. I don't know what my roles are yet. It doesn't save the wish history. You lost 50-50? Ah, that sucks. To who, though? To who's important as well? If you say Deluc, I'll feel your pain. I've lost... So I spent an awful bit to get this Kazuha to C2. And in doing so, I pulled 3 Delucs. And then... I honestly don't know how much we rolled just now on my Yoimiya banner. But... we didn't get her. Hey, stop it. We didn't get her. We're farming the weeds with the idea that we will probably get her eventually. Chi-Chi, you know, that might be more rough than Deluc. My condolences. You lost a real win this day. My condolences, friend. I luckily am blessed with the fact that I so far only have 1 Chi-Chi. However, I do lose most of my 50-50s to Kaching. Most of the time, I lose it to Kaching, and now it looks like I'm starting up the new trend of losing it to Deluc. Which, that's not exactly fun. But now even I'm getting curious about... I wish I could see how many rolls that I did, because I want to know how close I am to my 50-50. The fact that I rolled and forgot... I forgot, you know? Okay. Like, I could do this math. Give me a second. Give me a second. I could do this math. Let me see. Let's see. We'll do the math together. So I had about... what did I have? Like 7,400 Primo Gems? I'll divide that by 1,600. I had... so that was about 46 rolls. We'll say 46, right? So we had 46 rolls. And then I had +9 intertwined fates, was it?
Wherever in this world.
And then I had
carry
+13.
memories of my home.
Oh, bro, I'm so close.
It is the last link I have
All right,
to the
well,
land of my birth.
I hope you can forgive me for what you're about to see then. I'm gonna need to quickly black this out because I'm about to get wild real quick. Give me a second. Give me a second. I am committing a sin here. I didn't know we were close like that, you know? That was way closer than I thought. Give me a second still. You cannot see what's about to happen. I wasn't even prepared to do this today, so... You know how that goes. Just bing bang. It's probably okay. Because I know... Okay. Oh no, where did these Genesis crystals come from? Oh. Oh no. Oh man. Well, I guess if we have to see... Please, 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 please. Please! I don't want to lose it to Diluc again. I don't want to lose it to Diluc. I don't want to. If I have to lose it, let it be to Mona. But I do hope I don't lose it. I usually lose them. Oh god. Oh, Sack Sword, no. Oh, not Diluc! Fuck! It's always Diluc! 4 Dilucs in a row! Oh no. Yeah, it's always Diluc. Wow, we still have a little more. There's always a possibility. There's always a chance. There's always a chance. Oh, I'm in pain. Okay, we'll take a good Benny. Hold on, I never get lucky. Can I get an early one time? The rare 11? The rare 11? Nah. Come on, dude. Come on, baby. This is guaranteed Yoimiya. As soon as I get another... Okay, we take a Yunjin. That's C3. We need her C6, though. Come on. I didn't know I was that early to pity. Only for it to tease me yet again. Come on, dude. Can I get it one time? One time? One time for the one time? Bruh. Bruh. Nah, it's a wrap. It's an all the way a wrap. How many pulls was that? That was like 16, I think, something like that. So we get a pull every day, more or less. Now I definitely have to go do all my hangouts if I want to try to get... Alright, well... Now you guys have to bear with me here. Now I have to go do hangouts. Because hangouts look like they're gonna be my best way to get Primo Gems. I luckily still have a lot to do. Let's hang out with. What do you think? Noelle has a lot of options. Let's go hang out with Noelle, I guess. Now we don't have a choice. I'm Primo Gem. Like, I don't know. How long is she gonna be here for? She's gonna be here for like 3 weeks, right? In 3 weeks, wait, I can do this math. Let me think about it for a second. So if I get 150 a day times 20 days, I can get 3,000 more. So I could do at least 2 more 10 rolls. That's it? That's all I can do? I could probably get another Spiral Abyss in by then, right? Is there gonna be another Spiral Abyss have like a how many day? Okay, I could get one more Spiral Abyss in before she leaves, so that's another 4 rolls. 3 rolls, 4 rolls. And then 3 rolls, yeah. There's an event coming up which is gonna get me another couple rolls. We're really gonna have to be playing this by ear. Here's a pretty decent chance I might not get Yoimiya here. Oh, it sucks. I'm at literally 0. I have nothing left to my name. Not a Primo Gem. Any Primo Gems to spare?
Is that the honorary knight? Hello?
Primo Gems? Got any spare Primo Gems?
To meet you, honorary knight. I'm Noelle, a maid of the Knights of Favonius.
Is that the main name?
Apologies. I've yet to officially join the Knights as a maid, and in order to be worthy of this armor, I'm currently under.
Noelle's such a cool character. I wish I would invest more into her.
I haven't passed the selection trials yet, but
Well, how was I supposed? I didn't have any other options.
Become a true Knight of Favonius. I asked Amber how to make a Baron bunny. Oh, and Kaya's been keeping me busy with various small tasks.
Oh, actually, give me just a second. I have no water and I'm drying up over here. Okay, so sorry. As you would imagine, as soon as I went to go get water,
I even asked the Spark
there's something
Knight to
popped up
pass on
too.
her experiences, although
So
Master
I'm back.
Jean
Sorry about
grounded
that.
us shortly after.
The Spark Knight.
Actually,
Clee?
I've always wanted to receive guidance from the honorary knight.
I'll be happy to guide you.
That it might be too presumptuous to ask. I've seen you on the streets of Mondstadt occasionally, but I've always been too busy.
Gain
to
some
disturb you.
confidence, Noelle. Confidence will treat you
I
well.
just finished today's cleaning for the knights and was about to start my training when I saw you. Oh, if it's not too much trouble, could I ask you for some
It'd never be
guidance
too
on
much
my
trouble. I
shadow
already have
journey?
you C6.
I'd like to get your opinion on something as a senior knight. I've been keeping up with my maidly duties and nightly exercises. But training progress has been a little slow.
That's... Huh?
It's really all just cleaning and tidying. Roughly every other day, I do a major cleanup for the knights.
But she's not even a part of the Knights yet, right?
Under the beds, the windowsills, nothing can be left out. The smallest corners are the most likely to gather dust. There are also all kinds of smaller domestic tasks, like
I
preparing
get
coffee
your
cups,
idea. I was thinking about it while I was getting
the
water.
bookshelves in order. I'm actually incredibly busy every day. It's just that I always feel like something's missing.
What's an appropriate response? She works too hard, or she's not strong enough. Let's say she works. No, she's gonna think she doesn't work hard enough. So she just needs to get stronger.
Strength? But
Right.
I think I'm pretty strong.
Fuck! I blew it already. Damn it.
After that drunk, I carried Mr. Bruce back to the Knights of Favonia's headquarters myself. I also
How could I not think she was strong when she carries a claymore?
Even Mr. Huffman said I'm strong. Ah, of course. Oh, however, even though it's only training, I can't raise my sword against the honorary knight. Oh, I've got it. Let's go to the training ground at the Knights of Favonia's headquarters. There should be some training grounds
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to be doing at least some amount of a hangout every day. It sucks, but that's the way it is. I need Primo Gems now. I need them.
Hi, Noelle. Are you here for the training too? Oh,
Chat, you
our
betcha.
honorary knight has come too.
Hi, Ellen. I was just asking the honorary knight for training advice. They want to see my basic skills first. Do you still have spare training dummies here?
Oh.
Yeah, you
Noelle's
still got
basic
spare training
skills,
dummies?
huh? Then the normal dummies won't do. Doesn't matter how we set them up. There'll be nothing left by the time Noelle's done with them.
Wow,
It
she's
is
really that
Noelle,
monstrous,
after all.
huh?
Let me think. How should I arrange them? Ah, I've got it. One moment.
Well, though I certainly like your
This will work much
excitability,
better for Noelle.
I'm going to have to pass for now. There was a bit that was mysteriously spent by who knows who, but I don't know if that mysterious figure will spend any more. You know, it's all a mystery. We never know when he drops some Primo Gems into the old pocket. I'll just have to keep hoping that he passes by again.
Cleanup. What is Noelle? Is she planning to destroy them all in one go? She really got all of them.
She really got all of them.
Finally, cleanup over. Oh, you're too kind. Praise from the honorary knight is high praise indeed. But sadly, I'm afraid that my strength is the only thing I truly am confident in. Every time I train and compete with the knights, I can't figure out
He
how to
always
use
has
it.
heartbreak. Could she not be a little
Even when I
happier?
swing my blade with greater force than my opponent, I always seem to lose in the final moments.
Well, as strong as you are, you're still a Claymore user, so
I
it's
can
still
never pass
slow.
the selection trials. Oh, why? I just can't figure it
Just
out.
get constellations, duh. Because you still need more strength.
Real world fighting experience? I guess that's true. After all, if I were to leave the city, I wouldn't be there when people needed me.
Yeah, you need to get some real-world experience.
I haven't had much real-world fighting experience. Where can I get some? Areas around Mondstadt. Slimes. Leave them to me.
Okay. Now, when exactly does Genshin Impact's anniversary come out? Because last year on the anniversary, whenever that was, they reset those bonuses. And what I can assure you with my absolute certainty that for now, the only things that the mysterious figure buys is the Primo Gem bonuses. Where I get the double the original value.
Here we are. Let's
Anything beyond that feels a little too excessive to me. I feel like the bonus was in, what, like September? No, yeah, September-ish?
leave it all to
I don't remember when Genshin Impact came out, but I know I started in October.
Piece of cake. Noelle's got moves.
All I know is we're in no rush. Yoimiya doesn't come out, or doesn't go away for another 20 days. I will surely get her before she disappears, right? Surely. Ugh, give me my Animo units back, I need my stamina. I'd like to build my Noelle as well.
Here. Steady as stone.
Come on out, you bastard. How am I supposed to convince the Dendro Slimes to get out of their hidey hole?
That looked a bit tough for Noelle. Perhaps Dendro Slimes aren't her forte. Still, avoiding unfavorable battles is a big part of combat strategy. I see. Noted.
Damn it, I failed Noelle now. Do I only know disappointment? I'm sorry, Noelle. I failed you, not the other way around. How was I supposed to beat them? They were hiding from me.
The next target
I thought that they were supposed
is the Eye of the
to...
Storm?
I thought that they were supposed to turn their back to you when you, or if you turned your back to them, that they were supposed to... Is this even possible? I don't have her burst. Am I supposed to lose? Get down from there, young man. How am I supposed to get you?
The Eye of the Storm is getting away.
I feel like I'm supposed to lose. So all of a sudden, I don't feel
Too
too
far up in the
bad
air.
about it.
I couldn't get to it. If only Amber or Miss Lisa were here. No, I can't think like that. As a knight, I must rely on my own strength. Huh? But
I feel like both of these answers are right, but
that makes
I
sense.
feel like she would like the Knights of Favonius answer a little bit
I
more.
fought together with you just now. The camaraderie and solidarity of its members form the backbone of the Knights
She has
of
the whole
Favonius.
goddamn handbook memorized, but she forgets it in
That's what Article 8
practice.
of the Knights of Favonius handbook really means. I never looked at it that way before. Me? You think I can choose a suitable target? Really? Let me think. I should avoid
This gets me
enemies that
excited. I
are
kind of want to build my Noelle now.
and consider the power of teamwork. Ah, I've got it. I heard from Master Jean that there was a hilly trail camp nearby that often attacks traveling merchants. Even though driving away hilly trails is usually something for the knights, maybe this time I can do it. Great. You
Now let's do it together. Hell yeah, let's go to the camp. I can't believe we lost it to Diluc again, bro. What did I forgot to even put his stupid ass constellation in. Another sacrifice for the Blood God. We're almost to C6 for Yunjin, which I guess could be pretty huge. We got Bennett all the way to C5. I didn't expect that we were gonna get so many Bennetts so quickly. This is like exactly the point where you want to have him. So now he's a fair bit stronger.
Who's that?
Why is he specifically calling for Noelle? That's kind of sussy-wussy, yeah? I didn't use Noelle at all, though.
Thank the Animo Archon. Finally, I'm saved. And thanks to Noelle and the Honorary Knight, too. If it hadn't been for you two,
I was about to
I
say.
can't imagine what would have happened. You guys are here to save me, right?
We were training nearby and happened to hear you calling my name. Luckily, we got here just in time.
I think I wanted to say help or Barbados protect me or something to that effect. I didn't even realize that I'd called out Noelle's name instead. I guess in Mondstadt we're just so used to calling Noelle's name when we're in trouble.
Oh, it's fine. It's an honor to be able to help everyone. Not to mention, I might not have registered Henning's cry if that weren't the case. Still, good thing the hilly churls we encountered weren't too fierce. Thankfully, I was able to handle
Gain
them.
some confidence, Noelle.
Huh? Not too fierce? I was so scared I couldn't even move my legs.
Really? I just did what I usually do. I guess so.
Does nothing
I
make
have
sense to
my
Noelle?
mindset on not letting Henning get hurt. So if my intention is different, it can have a big effect on the outcome.
You know, I think you're right. Whenever Noelle is helping us out, she's usually more powerful than in training. Absolutely.
Yeah,
No more
it's okay to get her help, but don't
In any
rely
case,
completely
I'm
on it.
extremely grateful to you both.
No problem.
If
You
everybody
live in the
relies
Knights
on
of Favonius.
leaving everything to Noelle, then Noelle will never
May
get
Noelle
anywhere.
of the Knights of Favonius at your service.
But I thought she's not officially a part of the Knights. Nope, that was a quick ending to one of them. That means I took the bad route. But who cares? I still got 5 Primogems. Is that enough to wish? How many of these do I need? Oh my god, I can win 4 more times. I don't remember where I got those, but it's time. Please come home. Yunjin, Yunjin, Yunjin. What is this? The rust? For my Yoimiya as soon as I get her. Come on, you gotta give her to me. I thought for a second it was going gold. Come on, come on. Well, to be fair, I wasn't expecting to really get anything there. You see, I'm not considering it. I'm not considering it right now, nor is the mysterious figure, but what do I have left? That's 1 10 roll, 2... That's... 1 10 roll. Wait, I have to math this out. How much is that exactly? 1980 plus 420. There's me 15 rolls. How many? I forgot how many rolls I did, but that's clearly not enough.
And I know
Clearly
just
not
how
enough.
to
Okay, we're
endure
just gonna have to
pain.
wait and see if we get Yoimi
I wish to
overtime.
hear it.
Well, I don't feel like doing another Noelle hangout, but we'll do some more of them tomorrow. I've had a busy day today. Ugh. I think we'll probably move on to a Fire Emblem stream in a bit. Maybe. I don't know. Well, I'll let you guys know on Twitter if I'm gonna move over to Fire Emblem or not. 3 houses. If not, then you know, I do stream Genshin every day. For now, though, this will be the end of the Genshin Impact stream. I am about to wrap it up. I do want to thank you guys so much, especially Jelly Aria and Effa Zirakuro. I don't know if I said your name, and I'm sorry. to both of you if I did say any names. I do really appreciate you guys sticking around. It is exciting to roll for Yoimiya. I do hope I get her pretty soon, as now you probably thought I was talking hot gas before, but now I'm sure you understand that my luck really is that bad. I tend to not get units very early at all, and evidently I lose every time to Diluc. It's just how it goes. But yeah, thank you so much for coming out. Appreciate you guys, and yeah, follow me on Twitter if you want to find out the next time I'm going to stream. Otherwise, I'm either going to stream a little bit later, but it's going to be Fire Emblem 3 Houses, and if not, then I'm just going to stream Genshin Impact tomorrow. Alright, this has been Maris Rey, Water Dragon Extraordinaire, and I'll catch you guys at my next stream, whatever it is, alright? I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace.